So I'm here with the one and only Frank McKenna. Tonight, theme James Bond. Now, a lot of people say that you're a bit of a Daniel Craig. Is that true?
I wish in my dreams. Maybe in a suit. Definitely not in shorts.
I think so. The Scouse Daniel Craig, that's what you are. Hey, listen, it's a great event, as it always is every year. What are you looking forward to tonight?
I just think celebrating great individuals who make Manchester the heart of the Northern Powerhouse and watching people have a great time. I mean, you know, it has to be fun business, doesn't it? It can't just be about 24/7 work. And hopefully, you know, what Mancoolian Awards do is give people an opportunity to let their hair down and have a great time. So I'm looking forward to watching other people having a great time.
I totally agree, and it's nice that we're not just celebrating businesses, we are celebrating individuals. You do it with Liverpool, doing it in Manchester. Obviously Manchester, bigger personalities, much better. That's what you'd agree, isn't it?
I would say that Liverpool will give Mancoolian a run for its money. But, you know, the great thing about both cities now is you are seeing far more collaboration. This Northern Powerhouse, I think, is basically saying, look, as a northern region, we can do a lot more together. We do compete in certain areas, not least football, but actually, you know, in business terms, why shouldn't we be collaborating more? Why shouldn't we, as Liverpool and Manchester, be working together far more collectively and actually doing business together, winning work and taking on them buggers from London?
Hey, and I totally agree. I know, in fairness, some of the great work that you're doing in downtown, because what's going on there with not just Liverpool and Manchester, is it? But, you know, it's Lancashire, Leeds, Birmingham
as
you know,
well.
It really is representing the Northern Powerhouse. So what's going to come out of that? How are we going to start using what you're really good at, influencing government, getting focus for the North? What's coming out of what you're doing now in downtown over the next 12 months?
Well, I think we're already seeing some of the things that downtown have been arguing for many years now, like Metro mayors, powerful individual politicians who can make a real difference at a national level from that regional position. I think if you were at the MIPIM UK conference last week, big property festival in London, Liverpool and Manchester were sharing a stand. I think we're going to see more of that sort of collaboration. I think we can involve Leeds in that in the future as well. So there's lots of things happening at that political level where actually the politicians are now starting to get what we've been talking about for 5, 6, 7 years now.
That must be because it's a Conservative Party government. Is that why things are happening?
I think it's because we've got Labour local government and we've got a very, very savvy Chancellor who actually recognises, to be fair, whatever your politics, that if you're going to rebalance the UK economy, you need to make the North start to punch its weight. We haven't done that for many, many years now. And actually in this city, you know, we are at the vanguard of that. Manchester is absolutely showing the way, and places like Liverpool and Leeds need to learn those lessons and need to get on board very quickly.
And absolutely, I mean, it's tragic, you know, look what's happening in the steel industry, what's going on in Sheffield, you know, that is globalisation. I mean, maybe not always fair, but it's happening. But it's these new digital economies, it's the new wave of services and service industry that really we're leading the way in, isn't it?
Absolutely, and we've got to get smarter, I think, at seeing what those challenges are around things like steel and the more traditional industry sectors. It happened with coal, we came through that, but there's a lot of pain in those communities because nobody basically planned for it. Yeah. And I think, you know, it's okay saying to those guys who are steel workers now, well, I'll tell you what, we'll give you £5 million to retrain. Well, if we'd have said that 10 years ago and prepared them for it, then maybe they'd be in a much stronger position. So hopefully lessons will be learned from those experiences. And, you know, I'm a great believer in out of everything bad comes some good. But, you know, the likes of the Northern Powerhouse, devolved powers, better and more power to people like Richard Lees, Howard Bernstein. I trust them more than I trust Westminster mandarins to do what's right for Manchester.
And I think you speak on behalf of a lot of people, and that's why it's so good to celebrate what's good about what we're doing in the North, what's good about the businesses, what's good about the individuals, which is what Mancoolians really is all about. So thanks for bringing it to the city, Frank, and have a great night.
You're absolutely welcome and good luck.
Cheers, buddy. Oh yeah, of course.